Hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier finale, One World, One People. Let's do it. So welcome to the, last episode of my review series for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I've dug this show, and after the last two episodes that I thought were really strong, I was really looking forward to this finale. And I gotta say, I'm pretty mixed on it. But before I get to my thoughts, I have to give you the caveat, this will be a spoilers review. I'm not going to go through every beat of the episode, but there are specific things that I want to discuss. So if you haven't seen the episode yet and you want to go in cold, go watch it. Hopefully you'll come back later, but this is officially your spoiler warning. Cool? Cool. Moving on. So we pick up basically where last week's episode ended off, with the Flag Smashers attacking the GRC hearing, I guess you would call it. Sharon and Bucky show up, as does Sam, with his new Wakandan armor, introducing him as the new Captain America. And while the reveal with him crashing through the window was pretty awesome, let's be honest, I don't know how I feel about this new suit. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but I don't like that piece that comes up the back of his neck to the top of his head. I get that it's comics accurate, but it just looks a little whack to me. And I don't love how bright white the suit is, particularly when I think of the American flag of the three colors. The white is the one that stands out the least to me, so it seems a little weird. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Everything to do with Sam in the air and the helicopters was pretty freaking awesome. But again, the amount of shaky cam and quick editing in this show is killing me. Bucky crashing the motorcycle into the concrete wall to fly at the super soldier, that was pretty badass. And the fight between Walker and Karli did have some really cool choreography, particularly when she was like flipping through that scaffolding. That was cool. And not to belabor the point, but again, the quick cuts and the super shaky cam made it really difficult to see what was going on in some of that fight. I did like the image of Walker doing his best to try and save that truck that was coming off the roof. And he did get some redemption in this episode, I dug that. And then Sam fully saving it, loved that. And the shot of all the New Yorkers cheering, that gave me goosebumps. I know it's cheesy, I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of stuff. But then the two dudes in the crowd like, that's the Black Falcon. No, that's Captain America. That was too much for me. That was hard cheese. Didn't like it. Particularly because Sam already had the moment earlier in the episode where he's like, I am Captain America. Do we need this again? We got it. We also get the reveal to, I think, nobody's surprised that Sharon Carter's the power broker, but, you know, cool. And I've been saying this for a while now. I'm so not into the Karli Flag Smasher storyline. I can appreciate their ideology, but their actual story is just so dull. And Karli does not stand out as a villain to me. I thought when she was trying to fight Sam and he was just like deflecting her and she kept saying like, fight me, fight back. I thought that was dumb. And then when she was dying, she says, I'm sorry to Sam. That was the worst moment of the episode for me. It actually made me kind of angry. She had gone on and on in this episode that she was willing to die for her cause. And now that she's dying, she's sorry for what she's done. Why? Have the courage of your convictions. Not to mention that super on-the-nose shot of literal blood on her hands. I really didn't like that moment at all. I felt Sam's monologue to the senators was like, I'm mixed on it. I mean, it's a super Cap thing to do. I appreciated that. Anthony Mackie played it well. It was inspiring. But at the same time, it was really ham-fisted. It did a good job of sort of encapsulating all of the ideas that the show's going for, but still, a lot of it felt a little bit too much. And then Bucky saying, nice job, Cap. That was cheesy. I still liked it. And of course, the remainder of the Flag Smashers get blown up in the truck, and we cut to like a butler in a car, and I was like, who's the butler? And then we cut to Zemo in the prison listening to the news. I'm like, all right, he had a butler, he's doing his... Got it, took me a second. Then we get the reveal of Walker now as U.S. agent. His suit is all black now. I think that looks cool. I'm really curious to see where they're going to go with this character in the future, because I have really liked Wyatt Russell in the role. One scene that I've been looking forward to ever since they set it up in the second episode was Bucky having to tell the elderly gentleman that he's the guy who killed his son. And last episode, they set up the sequence pretty hard with Sam telling Bucky, you gotta make amends. So we knew it was coming. And not that it was a bad scene, it's just that after the setup from last week, it felt like such an afterthought. It was so quick. I thought Sebastian Stan was good in the moment, but couldn't they have spent a couple more minutes on it? It's a streaming show. You have all the time in the world. But that sequence of Sam at the end taking Isaiah to the museum to see the memorial to him, Isaiah Bradley, that was absolutely wonderful. It was beautiful. It was incredibly touching. Carl Lumley was amazing in that scene, as he has been in all of his scenes in this show. I got a little choked up. Overall, I dug the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, though I will say that I did prefer WandaVision. Still, the show had some great acting, some awesome action when you could see it, some good laughs and a lot of heart, even if I had a lot of issues with the finale particularly. I'll say this though, bring on Loki. So those are my thoughts on the finale of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, One World, One People. Now I want to know, have you guys watched this episode? What did you think about it? What did you think about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Overall, whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.